More than 2,500 sailors will take part in our annual regatta, with an estimated 75,000 sailing fans, families, and partygoers attending the festive activities in Port Huron leading up to the Saturday start.
The Bell's Beer Bayview Mackinac Race is a sailboat race that starts in Port Huron and finishes at Mackinac Island. In 2015, the race set sail on July 18th and lasted through July 20th. The sailboat race marked its 91st year in 2015, making it the longest-running freshwater boat race in the world.
This will be my 15th Mackinac, so it's kind of a fun thing. You hope to go out and do better each year, and so it's kind of exciting.
It's just a lot of great memories, and it's all about being with family inside of a blue horizon. It's easy to get in the boat and set sail, relatively speaking, but getting ready for the event, there's so much involved to prepare the boat and the crew. There's provisioning, rigging, you name it. The boat takes a lot. Just you need to be prepared because you're out there facing the elements and you really don't know what you're going to get into. It might be a perfectly placid, beautiful day, it's a piece of cake, but you could also run into some pretty nasty weather. It's a great experience just be a part of summer in Michigan, and it's just a great event. Everything about it, I think from the start in Port Huron, the welcome that we get there, the send-off that we get in the St. Clair River, there's just thousands of people that line the shores and send us off. It's kind of like, it feels like, going off to war. There's all these people cheering you on as you leave.
Set Sail for Autism includes events that raise awareness and understanding for autism throughout Michigan. From the family event at the beginning of the race, to the young adults with autism who board the boats to help sail the vessels back to Port Huron after the race, all of the events focus on teaching life skills to individuals on the spectrum. 2015 marks the third year of the Set Sail for Autism events taking place, raising awareness and funds to support the Oakland University Center for Autism's outreach services, OU Cares.
So one thing I'd like people to know about Set Sail is that it involves welcoming people into a community. And to me, that's the most important part of an effort like this, is that there's a community of people who welcomes us with open arms. And I think that's great about Set Sail.
I was fortunate enough last year to be involved with a community day with the young adults from Set Sail from Autism. When Tom approached me for this year's event, I felt after my participation last year that this was a great thing that I should get involved with. So I spent a little bit of time working with Tom, setting up some boats for us to bring some of the young adults back from Mackinac to the Chicago Mackinac. I think this is a great event that we're really looking forward to being involved with.
We've been involved in the Autism Society's efforts here now this will be our third year. I initially got involved in Set Sail for Autism through my friend Dan Collins 3 years ago, and it's been a good experience for myself and Dan, hopefully, and all the people involved in this project.
This is my first time to be engaged with the autism students and the sailors, and I'm just very enthused to support it and see what everybody can do here. I'm just excited about the opportunity to expand their opportunity, I guess. I was told, I met with Tom Ryle-Pell, and he told me about the mission. We've been involved in Set Sail with Autism for the last couple of years, and we've had crews deliver the boats back from Mackinac Island to the start city. And this year we're expanding it. We have more teams, more sailors involved, more skippers involved, and I'm really hopeful that we could expand it even further and see some of these students participate as sailors, active racers in the event itself.
People with autism often face many challenges. Oftentimes, stereotypes accompany those challenges, and the stereotypes may lead other people away from offering opportunities to individuals on the autism spectrum. However, Set Sail for Autism is hoping to break those stereotypes by highlighting the incredible abilities and skill sets that young people with autism possess.
I feel like autism, it somehow gives me an edge, makes me more creative in some ways maybe. I think there's a lot of positives to it. You can't just look at that all the downsides. It's been somewhat of a case of like fitting in. It's also been more recently though in my life on like job hunt and stuff like that. It's been a bit of a challenge trying to get people to understand that my socials is sometimes a little comes up short, or sometimes I think I say something, but the people around me don't hear me what I've actually said, or it came out not the way I thought I said it. Sometimes that first communication is, you gotta really give it longer than just that first 5 minutes of meeting people. Like, you won't get to my skills of knowing me the first few seconds, as some people can carry themselves better and portray themselves better. I feel like I'm slower than everybody else in that, and my best qualities don't come out right away.
What makes me different in a good way is that I am pretty tech savvy. I don't really say it's because I'm autistic, but it's really because it's what I think autism gave me the smartness, the tinkering ability that I'm now basically building a computer from just picking parts out and just putting them together. Set Sail for Autism is meant to show that people like me are not just away like I'm always scared, always afraid. They need someone to be beside them before they do anything else. This shows that they can be stuck on a boat for 3 days and come back, be totally different, or come back just the same and be fine. In a way that's basically showing the world that autism is just more of a side effect of what's the entire thing.
Set Sail for Autism has joined forces with OU Cares to help teach individuals on the spectrum how to set goals and also how to achieve them. Set Sail highlights the strengths that people with autism already often show: great attention to detail, being highly motivated on specific tasks, and showing great focus. And we put those strengths to use in the unique environment of a sailboat race.
I like to be sailing. I did a great job of teamwork on the Engager boat.
You learn a little bit about navigation?
A little about navigation.
What about it?
Turn a wheel a little bit more, and left or right, and help guys carrying the stuff into the boat.
Actually, this is his third year now. He did it the last 2 years in a row. Well, what would you think is the hardest thing?
Hardest thing? Clean the boat.
Cleaning the boat? Yeah. I'm looking forward to, I know the goal is to actually have a crew of young adults with autism. So we're looking forward to that coming to fruition and hoping Nick can be part of that. The captain did give us an opportunity last year to go out during one of their day races, and Nick was part of the crew for that. And that was a lot more intense because you had to know what to do and when to do it in order to make sure that the boat's going in the right direction and not losing speed, and making sure you're not coming across another boat.
It's a great opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would recommend it. It's, like I said, it's something that you don't normally think of for young adults with autism to become involved in, but it's turned into an excellent opportunity on all types of aspects.
I was very interested in the project itself, and I never really been on a sailboat for more than three days. The crew, they're pretty nice. The crew's like the best people you can have on a sailboat that you're going to be stuck on for three straight days.
What I would say to other families considering to participate in Set Sail is to participate in any way you can. If you're adventurous enough to go on the boat, go on the boat. If that's not your cup of tea, if you will, then there's other ways to participate. It's a community effort. Businesses are involved. The Port Huron community is involved, and I think that there's a way to participate and help that would suit your style and your comfort level. I think it's an incredible program. I think that within the whole autism community and within the general population, I think there needs to be a change in perception regarding the actual skills and how talented these individuals are. And I think that this is a great program, and this program truly delivers on that. I think they're rock stars. I think that they have incredible skills and talents that in many cases are overlooked or marginalized. And I think that these are individuals that are untapped, very capable, and can really contribute to whatever industry's out there in incredible ways. So. I think, Brogan, you're pretty incredible. Thank you.
This is my first year participating in the set sail. I heard about set sail for autism from my company. The company I work with, Power to the Grid, is helping Set Sail for Autism spread the word about what Set Sail for Autism does, and we're doing a little bit of the website assistance as well, and updating and managing it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the ships operate. I'm curious about bearings. I did a little bit of that in my past. It seemed like an exciting opportunity to try sailing for the first time. It seems like a great opportunity to practice skills and get a new experience and experience boats as well.
So the thing that makes sailing a great teaching tool is that it's useful and it's immediate. When you make changes to things, the changes show up immediately. Sometimes in life, we make changes to things and maybe a day later or a week later or a month later, you see a difference. But in sailing, if I change the way the sails are trimmed, if I change the direction of the boat, if I change which sails I'm using, all of that has immediate consequences. And so as a teaching tool, you have immediate results. It's a great teaching tool.
It demonstrates a level of independent and creative thinking that maybe some potential employers were not really all that aware of. So I think the whole project broadens everybody's awareness and scope. But it certainly gave me a new perspective on autism, as I've never really been close to or involved in with any people with autism. So it opened my eyes as to the different degrees of autism and a better understanding of the capabilities of young people with autism. Well, I think it's been a real positive experience for them. It's taught them independence, how to control a sailboat, to be active participant on a sailboat crew. I think it's broadened their experiences and horizons, and maybe gave them a level of independence that they never really had before.
Sailing gets you focused. I mean, you have to concentrate on, a certain task. If you're the driver, you have to maintain your focus on what's going on all the time. So you tend to forget about other things that are going on around you except for what you're doing. And I think that helps. Sail trim is important, watching the sails to make sure they're where you want them and adjusted just right. I think it's a good skill, as far as, paying attention to everything. It gives you the, pay attention to the detail type thing.
We have a set of priorities on the boat, and our first priority is always being safe. Our second priority is always having fun. And our third priority is sailing fast and trying to win a race. Probably one of the greatest things, last year we had the details here at Baby Yacht Club, and we actually hosted a Set Sail for Autism event, and we went out and did some sailing and just had a wonderful day, and it was rewarding to see the response of all the participants. And you know what? They're pretty good sailors. They worked real hard. They picked up on it real well, and we let them drive the boat. We had them trimming sails. They did everything on the boat that all the rest of our crew do, and they did just fine. So we had a lot of fun. We're very happy to be a part of it again this year.
Set Sail for Autism has had a large impact on the local community, boosting local economies, bringing sailing fans of all sorts to the events, and bringing a greater understanding of autism to the general population. OU Cares has also helped to introduce people on the spectrum to the sailing community in a safe and positive way through Set Sail for Autism.
This is our 4th year as title sponsor, and we've committed to being title sponsor through 2016. Again, this is a race that's such an iconic Michigan treasure. And so for Bell's, we feel like we're a unique Michigan company. So to be able to partner with something that has such history and such prestige in our state is something that's very exciting for us. We have been very, very fortunate to live in such a great state that has supported us, and so it's important for us to find things in Michigan and in our region to support as well, to give back. Being able to partner with something like Set Sail for Autism or some of the other charities that we look at around Kalamazoo or our state, focusing on art and development and creating great community spaces is something that's been really important to us. I'm not personally sailed the race, and it takes some fortitude and some strength of character to get on a boat and to get out into one of the Great Lakes, and that is something that I am very much in awe of and support of, and just wish them all the best, and I hope they have a blast.
I think it's the opportunity for these kids to do something they've never done before. I mean, it's like we talked with Tom, is that you open up a door for them. If they're successful and they have a good trip and they've done something which is kind of rather spectacular that most people don't do, it's an achievement in their life that may cause them to open other doors, okay, that they're not afraid to try new things, okay, because they did something that everybody else can't do. I think it's a pretty good deal.
So the thing that's one of the strengths of Oakland, and I don't know about unique, but one of the strengths of Oakland is that we do the things that we do in partnership with various communities. We are not an ivory tower university. We are not a university that sets off and watches as things unfold. We're a university that gets in and partners with communities. And as I think about Set Sail for Autism, and I think about the film project and the things that we're doing together, this is what makes Oakland great, that we are involved in communities.
All of the individuals involved in Set Sail for Autism and Oakland University Center for Autism's outreach services want to thank all of the sponsors of the events, and especially the individuals with autism who took part in the Set Sail events, for showing the world their amazing abilities.